So if I were a CMO setting up, say, a marketing department of the future, what are the skills do you think my teams should have? Say there's a brand manager, there's a promotion manager, there is a digital marketing manager, there's social media executive. So if I were to really look at core skills you believe, given your experience of having looked at global brands, looked at the quantitative models that you have worked on, what kind of skill sets should the marketing departments of the future be in companies?
Oh, that's a very tough question, I have myself transformed and reinvented over 25 years. So if you say whatever I say today, if you were to go and apply to my past self, he would not make the cut.
Okay.
And so whatever I say now, my future self will say that, what the hell did you say? Okay, and so it's very difficult.
But what do you think?
That what the future self would consider the proper skills.
Yeah. But if I were to say that these are par for the course, what probably did not exist 25 years back, but at least you would expect a brand manager to have these kinds of skills. You would expect a...
Yes.
So what are those kinds of things a CMO should have and his team should have?
Yes. So if you ask at a very broad level, then there is an answer. And the answer is that the person should be widely read. So he needs to understand the culture of the place in which you are doing the marketing. He must have read the history of the place that you are doing marketing in. He definitely must appreciate nuances in the language. And so a lot of cultural knowledge, language, poetry, everything, and not have aversion to technical things. Normally when you get somebody excellent in this area, usually the guy says that, oh, these are numbers. Numbers means headache. Now you are saying they are not just numbers, but now you want to even plot them. Now you are going to do something called regression. And regression is going to throw even more numbers. And these more numbers, then you are going to say budgets. Budgets can then cut down my budgets because you say they are overspending already. And so there is a fear. And so you do not want someone with aversion to models or numbers. And so you want, the same person probably cannot exist in both the camps. But whatever people you bring, there should be sufficient overlap so that there is a common ground. A culturally well-aware, who understands the music, who understands the current affairs of the land, is the right person for a marketing job, but it should have overlap with people who are in sales, who talk different language, people in analytics, who talk yet another language. So you need to know that there are different languages, there is appreciation for commonality so that we can work together. And so you may have experts in each separately because it's very hard to find expert in everything because then he's generalist, too much of a generalist. And so, but there should be a common ground.
Okay.
If there is no intersection and it's a null set of these three things, then it's going to fall down.
Perfect.
And so you probably need to create a cohesive team with common ground, with respect for each other in each of these departments, who knows that, okay, fine, your expertise is this, but this is my expertise, and people have mutual respect. That is common skills that you need to create future organization.